Welcome to the Manifesting Millions podcast. I am your host, Rashida McFerrin. Today, we're going to be talking about how to protect your energy and not let other people's problems, i.e., OPP, impact your business and or personal life. We're going to just jump right into it. One of the things that I've noticed about success as you climb the ladder of success, while you have your core group of people that are excited for you, happy for you, and happy you are ascending to the next level in life, there always comes a point of envy to a degree in some people that you just can't control. And if it's up to your personal family and friends circle that, like I said, while they do initially support you, if it's up to them, they would have you stay at the same level in life that they're at so that you guys can identify with one another and just be in the crux of life together. But the reality is, for me specifically, I've always been a dreamer, action taker, and a go getter. And you can trace this back all the way to like my elementary school years. And success have always gone hand in hand. And I'm not saying that I haven't experienced trials because I am human. But what I am saying, I have an insatiable ability to be able to get knocked down on my butt, gather myself, figure out what went wrong, get back up, and keep going to the direction where my goal. And so it's inevitable that you are going to experience some of the same things in life, no matter who you are, because when you're doing good, yes, good follows, but along with that good comes some form of haters in regards to dealing with your success. And so today I just want to give 3 tips on how to manage success when other people's problems, when other people's are trying to break the boundaries of your life and have an impact on how you do. Number one, you want to start with being very clear in regards to your boundaries and what you will and will not tolerate. And that meaning if you have a friend and or a family member who always has issues and then they always want to call you and dump on you, like at some point you should be strong enough to say to them, "Hey, if you want to talk about things that are moving you forward in life, then I'm all ears. But if every time you pick up the phone and call me, you are complaining about something bad that's going on in your life, something that's happened in your life, why you can't do A, B, and C, like I am not the person to call." And I've gotten to this point in my life, it's just, I'm very blatant and very honest. Hey, I'm probably not the person you want to talk to about this. I do not want to sit up here and listen to you complain about every negative aspect of your life about why this ain't going this and why this. I don't want to hear that. You know what I want to do? I want to talk about where you want to go and how you're moving forward and what's the plan for you to get there. But people never want to hear that, right? They always want to sit up and give you this woe is me story to life. Well, welcome to life. Welcome to being a human being and living in the earth plane in this 3D reality where Murphy's Law at some point in time is going to smack you on the side of your head and say, "Hello, I'm here." Like, my question to you is, what are you going to do about it? And so you have to be very clear on your boundaries with people. Otherwise, they'll just always try to dump all their junk on you. And that's just not cool. People create problems in their world all the time. And then when it doesn't go necessarily as they're wanting it to go and they can't figure out how to do it, they want to tap you on your shoulder and see if they can get your advice, and then they get your advice and then don't take any of it and then end up right back in the same spot almost immediately. I've just gotten to this phase in my life where, look, I'm not going to sit up here and listen to you complain about life. If you want to call and complain about what's going on in your life, you need to hire a therapist. They got better help. You can text folks now. Let's talk about the solution opposed to the problem and having this, "oh, woe is me" attitude, because I don't want to hear that. And then they'll get into this, "oh, you think you're better than everybody." No, You think I'm better than everybody, and I know I'm good. I know my value and I know my worth. And so, if that comes off to you as I think I'm better than everybody, then that's on you. How you perceive my success and how I show up in life is on you. That is not my issue. OPP, other people's problems. Again, the first step is going to be recognizing your boundaries and enforcing those boundaries when people come into your life. The next step is going to be protecting your energy. So, another thing that I've noticed is like when you're successful, people always want to know your formula. Like, is there a formula? Um, and then they'll try to get close to you just to get some of your energy so it can rub off in their life, right? Yeah, no, I shut that down at the door. I can spot fakes from a mile away. Like I said, I am very particular about who I let into my personal, even with us being in this social media show up online era, what you see in my socials is what I want you to see. I don't share every single intimate detail of my life. I don't do that in real life. What in the world will make you think that I am going to do it in social media? I share snippets of my life where applicable on my socials. And if it comes off as being a bit disconnected, well, that's intentional. You will know me for what I want you to know me for, and that is my craft. My craft being a specialist in finance, or as we say in the finance world, a financier. That's what I want you to know me as. You will know me as somebody who speaks constantly about manifesting millions because there is a process to it. But am I going to just openly invite any and everyone into my circle and my space? No, that is a no for me. And that is with intent and protection. We got some real crazies out here, number one. Like, yeah, ain't nobody doing that. You have to protect your energy so that you can keep on producing at the level that you're producing at, and then take that to the next level. I'm always going to the next level once I reach a milestone in my life. It doesn't matter. And that is going to be how I am from now until the end of time. As human beings, that's what we are sent here to do. We are sent here for a specific purpose, and they all happen in different phases and seasons of our lives. And until you reach the end of your life, your job as a human being is to wake up every day and to figure out how to live the best expression of yourself in this 3D plane. That is your job. That is your assignment. So protect your energy, because the only way you're going to get to the next level is harnessing the frequency of success and going to the next level of success based off of where your North Star is leading you. And the final thing I'm going to say is you got to stay focused. And in order to stay focused, you have to do what I just mentioned, which is protect your energy. People are always going to try to be dumping their issues and their problems on you. You have to be able to put up your boundaries, enforce your boundaries in a way that is respectful of them, but firm, and letting them know, hey, yeah, I'm not the person for this. And I even see it. Let me tell you something, and being a part of these masterminds this last year, it's almost been a year because I joined at the end of September last year. People will try to dump every single thing in their life on you. And specifically, let me speak about the business world, because you'll see it play out. We pay so many thousands of dollars. I think I paid $2,500 for my first mastermind, and then I want to say 33 for the second one. And I had to learn the hard way in that first mastermind while we were in Facebook groups that it's not my job to jump in here and try to answer people's questions when they start asking me questions and seeing that I am a little further along in the process. It is not my job to manage that Facebook group. It's the person whose company it is and whose cohort I am in, for them to hire people to have people to come in and manage their Facebook group and answer all these questions and things like that. In the first mastermind, she didn't hire necessarily people to do it. She had quote unquote volunteers that never really answered your question, which was not adequate to me in regards to running that aspect of the business. Now, the second one that I'm in currently has current specific dedicated staff that are paid to help manage and answer questions in regards to customer success. So that if someone is feeling like they're stuck, there's a place that they can go ask. You can email, you can get in the coach's corner. I think you may be able to set up time with a coach like on a Zoom that may be 30 minutes and they get paid for that, in which you absolutely do need when you are running a cohort like this, because people are going to have questions. Like after they pay their initial fee, that's the bulk of managing the experience of getting them through it, depending on how long your program is. That is going to be where you get points or don't get points for having excellent customer service. And so having to stay focused is so important because like in the masterminds that I've been in for the past year, you can get easily sidetracked by people constantly posting all of their issues in the groups. And at first, initially, you're just trying to be helpful. And then you realize you're like just digging yourself in a hole deeper than you can get out of. And then you realize, hey, this is not, why am I doing this? I'm not getting paid for this. And you're trying to be active because you want to be social and show up and be a team player. But that's not what I'm here for, right? Like I bought into these masterminds. I paid 5 figures to get into these masterminds for me to get the keys that I was missing to help my business run better. That is what I'm here for. And so like I have had to have tunnel vision in regards to like participating in Facebook groups, specifically on the second time around. I turn notifications off for the group because otherwise your phone will be going off 24/7, especially when you have like close to 5 to 10,000 people in a group. When I am going in to the group to participate, I am either one posting a quick win about something that's happened in my business, or I am celebrating quick wins or wins from other members who are participating in the mastermind because they've reached a goal and or a milestone in their business. That encourages me to keep going and to get to the next level. I have had to really put tunnel vision on in regards to dealing with staying focused in my mastermind. That's the business aspect of it. Again, with family and friends, honey, they will call you with all the drama that's going on in their life. Like I said in step number 1, sweetie, I think you need to talk to a therapist. Like I understand that you're going through issues and I understand something is falling apart in your life, and I am not a professional, nor do I have time for this because I am running a business. I am running a business that is functioning fully, and I got expenses to deal with. I got employees to pay. I have contracts to continue to submit for. I have marketing to be able to continue to get out so I can pull other customers in. I do not have time for your problems, period. Staying focused is having strong boundaries in place so that when you deal with people and they're trying to pull your attention away from the things that are important, you don't let them. You have to protect your energy, and you have to let other people's problems just be that. Other people's problems that ain't got nothing to do with you. Keep your boundaries strong, except when seasons are over in your life and people are falling away, because you notice as people are falling away, other people tend to come in. And a lot of times God is just making room for something better in your life to come. So don't spend a lot of time and energy in being sad about something ending. That's just the way of life. I hope something has helped you in this episode. If you want to find out more information about us, I'm again Rashida McFerrin. You can check me out at rashida.ai for all my course offerings. This is the Manifesting Millions podcast. Please share with a friend if the episode helped you in any way, or leave a review in either Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And that is it for today. Bye for now.